most discussions of communication in business focuses on now, no, are focusing on developing skills, no, but
Yes.
you have a very different approach. Can you share with our audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, exactly right. There is a level at which we are innately and naturally skilled as communicators. Yeah. My experience is that we are naturally gifted as communicators until something happens in here, a thought comes along which gets in the way of that. So, I came out of 30 years ago, I came out of the theatre world into the world of business doing presentation skills training. Yeah. So I'd come from a world where it was a joyful experience to be given the opportunity to communicate with my fellow performers and then engage with an audience and have them feel and see things that weren't there and be moved and touched and inspired by that. And then the guy who became our first mentor said, there's this thing called presentations, David, and people are not very good at presentations. So you guys know something about communication. Come and teach us about presentation skills. We didn't know what presentation skills were. We knew communication, but not presentation skills. So naively, we showed up in these workshops and saying, hey, ain't communication great, folks? Isn't it really fun? Isn't it really creative? Isn't it really playful when somebody suggests an idea and you build on it? And they're like, no. David, you must understand, there's a thing called the Book of Lists. And in the list of people's greatest fears, number 1 is speaking in front of a group. Number 2 is death. Number 3 is getting cancer. So that's what presentations are really about. And so it's the essence, the mind that is the problem in our communication. Yeah, that thought that this is difficult and alien and I need skills to overcome the fear and anxiety I have, as opposed to the mind that says, I want to share something, I want to engage people in conversation, I want to co-create with my audience, as opposed to try and influence them and persuade them